It is what it is. I hate drunk drivers. This video is about two of my cars that have been hit this year by drunk drivers. So guys, if you're seeing this title of the video, it is what it is. I hate drunk drivers. If you're planning to drink, get yourself a driver, or take a cab, or carpool with one of your friends who's not drinking. This video is about two of my cars that have been hit this year by drunk drivers. Okay, it wasn't even in my control. I couldn't even do anything. You know, it was just unfortunate it happened. But touch wood, you know, no one got hurt. Both the cars, one of the cars is on the road, and one of the cars is still in the shop. Is going to be out soon, hopefully. Let's see. But I really didn't want to make a video about this, but then I was just like, I'll let you guys know because I share everything with you guys basically. January 1st, you know, the New Year's night, I spent 3.5 hours in a police station because we went out. We had my Lexus LX 470 and the S-Class, you guys know, with the Black Bison kit, you know, the same color as the Lexus, by the way, Designo Desert Sand. I had a friend down from America, not Romith, obviously, one of our other friends who was visiting, and he wanted to go out. So we had a lot of people with us, so we took out both the cars, the Lexus and the S-Class. We got done partying, we left, and we stopped for some pedestrians. The Lexus stops, and then the S-Class stops behind it. Everyone that was drinking, no one was driving drunk. We had, you know, our drivers driving the cars, so we were responsible. So we stopped for some pedestrians, and this Innova comes and rear ends us. Unfortunately for him, it happened in front of cops because it was, you know, it was New Year's. All the bars were shutting. Cops were out for crowd control. It happened in front of cops. I spent 3.5 hours in the police station trying to figure things out. The guy finally owned up and paid some of the money. You know, he wasn't that, you know, well off. You know, but still, that doesn't give me an excuse to like drink and drive. You know, so I don't want to really bug him for the money. Like, you know, he wasn't like, you know, a guy who could probably afford to fix the S-Class, but whatever. I guess I did my good deed by letting him go easy. But insurance is going to take care of it. And yeah, a guy that, you know, wasn't being a responsible citizen and driving properly. He rear-ended the S-Class. The S-Class got rear-ended and got sandwiched in between the Innova and the LX. Thank God nothing happened to anyone. Everyone was fine. No one got injured. And nothing even happened to the Lexus. You know, it just has a little scratch on the rear bumper. That thing's a tank. But unfortunately for the S-Class, the Innova got messed up too. Unfortunately for the S-Class, it got the worst of it. You know, it got, the hood got bent up. The front bumper got kind of scratched up. The rear bumper got completely messed up. We had to call for a new bumper. Then trying to source the bumper took a while. We were trying to find a new bumper. We found a whole kit, but then there's no point of buying the whole kit just for the rear bumper. So, you know, Akshay, Redline Auto House, shout out to them. They got the bumper made exactly how it was, and actually in better quality than what the original bumper was. These kits are made out of fiberglass, and they're not all ABS plastic. And in order to, you know, keep it light, those fiberglass kits have like some light powder. I don't know, like it's like some powder type of fiberglass that it has. As soon as when the Innova hit it, literally the bumper on the S-Class disintegrated. Like you ever drop a chalk on the floor, or like, you know, like something like that, you throw it and it just like disintegrates. It was like that. There's little bit pieces here and there. Like that was it, man. And then it's been at the shop. Luckily we got insurance on it. You know, they're covering it. It needed a new bumper, like I said. The trunk was fine, but one of the tail lights broke, so we're waiting on the tail light as well. Front bumper was completely fine, just had a scratch, but the hood was bent up, which we had to, you know, good. Luckily, no airbags, nothing. It wasn't at a high-speed collision, so nothing, no airbags, rad support. All the body structural parts are completely fine. It's just interchangeable, removable parts, like the rear bumper, the front bumper, and the hood, like, you know, they're all changeable parts. Luckily, the airbags, nothing opened up, you know. I mean, if it was at a moving speed, it could have probably, but I guess the guy braked and the S-Class got the worst of it, man. But yeah, it should be out soon. Once again, shout out to Redline Auto Haus for taking care of that, because making that bumper is impossible. But luckily, you know, he's already done jobs like this before. Like in my 300ZX, he made the diffuser from scratch, the front lip from scratch. He's got a great team over there at his workshop, and they worked some crazy magic to make this happen. So the S-Class is going to be out soon. A lot of you guys are asking, where is the Black Bison S-Class? So there it is. That's the story. It should be out, you know, soon. And we're going to be twinning it again with the LX. So yeah. The second car that got hit was about a couple weeks ago. I went out for a drive in the Evo. Yeah, that's right. The Evo got hit. I went out for a ride in the Evo. I was like, okay, let me go get a photo shoot done. My boy Yash was out with his IS300, or LT, so you want to call it. And we had one of our photographer friends, Nirmit. We were out for a drive and take pictures. So the Evo was actually low on power steering fluid. And luckily, my friend was recording a video, because I was telling him to record a video of the noise it was making every time it made a turn, because we later on found out that it was low on power steering fluid, so it was making a noise. So luckily, my friend was recording. We actually, like, so it's right before the turn we had to make to go to the fuel station to get the power steering fluid put in. Or my friend was taking a video while I was driving, right before we made a U-turn. And as soon as we slowed down to make a U-turn, I got rear-ended by a drunk guy on a bike and his girlfriend. It was unfortunate that it happened, but luckily no one got hurt. Actually, the rider on the bike got hurt. Both his hands were, you know, hurt real bad. One of these hands, his left hand had a hairline fracture, and the right hand had one of the bones broken, I think. So both of his hands are in a cast. You know, he was nice enough to, you know, own up to it and pay for it. Yeah, he was drunk, he was intoxicated, but he sobered up real quick. You know, he even rode home. So yeah, Evo's fixed. It's home now. Luckily, touch wood, back better than ever. And by the way, those kids that vandalized my car with the scratches on the hood, that's fixed too. So we got that done. And yeah, man. I mean, don't drink and drive, guys. Don't drink and ride. Stay responsible. Stay safe. Got a family at home that cares about you. And other people have families at home that care about you too. So I mean, it might sound like a hypocrite, but if you're saying that, oh, about your speed and stuff, listen, if you're speeding, we're doing it in a controlled environment. You know, we're not driving around rash in traffic and putting other people's lives in danger, you know. And of course, a lot of our videos are sped up and edited for you guys, so it looks cool, like we're driving fast and stuff, but we actually don't. But anyways, that's a different story for a different day. So guys, thanks for tuning in, by the way. So yeah, stay tuned, subscribe, like, and share this video. Get this awareness video out there. Don't drink and drive. Both the situations weren't in my hands, and it just really sucked. It was just bad luck. Evo needed a new tail light, so I couldn't even find one tail light. I had to end up buying a pair. The guy who actually hit the Evo, I ended up not taking all the money from him, because he was a sweet guy, you know. He was cooperating, you know, young guy, trying to make it, you know, working. And I felt bad, so I just like gave him a little break. So I know you're probably watching right now. He turned out to being a car enthusiast himself, so he was really shocked when he found out who I was and what I do and stuff. So anyways, like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you guys soon. Don't drink and drive. See you guys in another episode.